Dude, I've been playing. I started playing a season and doing just playing the moments except for in the big games. The big games I've been playing, but it's pretty fun. Have you tried that? All right. You want to do randoms? All right. Ready? One, two, three, go. I'm gonna go for another one. What are you doing? You stayed or go? You gonna keep? All right. Ooh. I'm liking Virginia Tech. What are you thinking? Let's do it. We're gonna do random weather, all right? Do that. Ready? Think. Wait, I didn't give me the option to fuck with the weather. Oh, I gotta do in team settings, huh? How was your day? How's school?
Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia, home to a team that brings this lunch pail each and every game, the Virginia Tech Hokies. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Big
Oh,
12,
for
the
real?
Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis.
Tell
David
mom
Mulligan, Jesse
we're
Palmer with
online
me.
and we're
Guys,
live.
it's time to get it going.
I don't think I played with Virginia Tech before.
And the Red Raiders move, kick it away to start.
I've been playing defense in the weird
Looking for
camera view,
daylight from inside his 20.
the one
Finally
where you're
stopped
like
after a
looks
solid
like you're
return out
watching
near
on
the
TV.
32.
It's been just for fun, you know.
Offense
In
getting
the
set
in the
for
season
first
mode, it's been
down.
fun. I don't know this team at
To the
all.
ground with the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Did you win?
He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down and wants more.
Nice.
And he's wrestled out of bounds after a nice pickup.
Playing
Explosive
on Heisman
run
or
from
what?
the Hokie quarterback. He was almost off the never land the way Michael Vick used to do it.
You can't coach that. He's got it or he don't, and that guy's got some serious speed, the ability to outrun people and make it look like they're just in slow motion.
That's a really good looking run there. And you think about great Hokie running backs in recent years. David Wilson, Lee Suggs, Kevin Jones, they all have the ability to shake defenders.
Hey, how do you hit low like that?
This guy right now giving you some of those vibes with that last run. That was nice.
You flick it down or up or what?
Right back to the well. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football, right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
It's caught. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Hokies want to crank the tempo. If the Hokies can keep this up in the passing game, that'll make them touch that Hokie stone with a little more enthusiasm.
Yeah, it'll get them jacked up. It'll get them excited. A lot of times with Virginia Tech, man, we've seen it. It's the defense. It's the special teams. But when they can get that QB throwing the ball down the field and create some balance, it's when they have their best teams.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal.
He's good.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
Whoa.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
The Sandman.
And the extra point is good.
The inner Sandman.
A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they finish off with the score from the 4. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it,
out from
it's
deep.
McCray.
Oh, shit.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking for room. It's Brooks. Works his way
Use your
ahead
tackle.
for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
You ran right into me, huh?
Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Looking to throw, it's Morton. They're bringing
Got him.
And a sack.
Oh, really?
Back at the 5.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only
Pit bulls
getting
are always
the
like
fast
that.
quarterback on the ground,
You going for it? You can get the ball right there?
he can take off. Make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack.
Safety.
A huge loss on that play.
And they can't connect a costly turnover on down.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
And he's sprinting. He'll take
Touchdown.
it away. Touchdown, Hokie.
Thanks for the free touchdown.
The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality.
We're in the lead right now by 1 game, though.
Good, solid tackle.
I did too. Dang, you lit him up, though.
About to
I thought I
kick
made
it
him
off after
whip.
punching it in for the touchdown.
This
He'll
kicker's
bring it
good.
out. It's McCray. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Texas Tech.
You got to start punting, dude, when you're in your own red zone, bro.
There's been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the
Around.
last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice
Get
to
him,
hit an
you.
explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
Dude, I was playing online last night, and I had a punt return touchdown on Genty. And in the camera view from the stands, and it was sick, and it was completely just out of luck, you know. I recorded it. I'll send it to you. It was like one of the sickest returns. It was like Devin Hester shit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he.
If you don't get this, you better punt it, bro.
Using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it. Next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off.
Dude, we should do a career mode together. Uh-oh.
Can they catch it?
I mean, I can only play on the weekends, but, you know.
He gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Jennings.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought it was gone, but
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So
yeah,
close to cashing
it was like it was a
in
little
this
slower than I
offense.
was hoping he would cut. I thought he was gonna cut a little quicker.
Off play action on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
We're going to have a 21 this one, bud.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way.
You don't score on this drive, this is a game if I get the 2. Oh, I didn't get the 2, damn it. What up, Mom?
The goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Running to daylight from inside his 25. He's brought down
almost.
after a good return, gets it out to the 31.
I was about to go crazy.
Back in the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Back to throw, it's Morton. Dances away from the heat. Makes him talk to the hand.
Yeah, make his ass pay for running that.
Out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Yeah, that'd been funny if he would have flew into the bleachers. They should have had that kind of shit.
And I love the quarterback here.
We fly into the bleachers or like the water table.
Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And that's why these guys
Virginia
play
Tech
defense. If
defense
that were
is
an
fast.
Player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
He's back to throw on second down.
Oh, I thought I had to use it.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Good tackling's underrated.
You're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Got him.
And they got him for the sack.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down.
Ooh, he's hurt.
Situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Looking for a block. It's Lane.
I was trying to go back right.
Was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
I thought I was going to get hit in the backfield. He fell for the quarterback.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Jennings. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain.
That was a good one. I won right at the end.
Away from the 40 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass.
Oh, that was a bad throw. Shit, good pick. Uh-oh, here comes his comeback.
Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the driver.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Beautiful blitz.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on
He's kind of small for a linebacker.
You hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz
I shot that gap nice.
Ball's coming up the middle. You want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker.
I got your quarterback running for his life,
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
All right, defense, you know coming into this game you're playing a fast quarterback. You know it's not going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. You know, rushing right up the middle, allowing him to get outside, it's going to be a tough task.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Oh, shit.
Still on his feet at the 45.
Oh, nice, dude.
On his way, and they get
nice
him
cut.
down at the 30.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Yeah, he's wide open. Oh, broke my ankle.
Smashes him with the stiff arm.
Broke my fucking ankle.
Out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Really good job working through his progression.
He's quick.
You get it to him quickly, and the big tight
I'm like worried about him trucking me.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
Well, you're down here in the red zone. You know you've got to be able to run the football, so good call going with the toss play. Nice blocking up front. Good patience by the back finding his crease.
They'll run play action.
What the hell?
And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
I was in first person view, so that looks fucking crazy from my vantage point.
So the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Toss sweep to the right.
Oh, nice cut.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Big time touchdown there.
I thought you were going to run up the middle, so then when you ran it left, I was like pursuing hard, and then you did run it up the middle. I was like, fuck.
You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Scanning the field, it's Morton. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown.
Oh, you got a Ring doorbell?
Finish it off with the score from the 4. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Why, you got something in your eye? You got to blink?
Look at this hooky offense. Gonna run it. It's Tootin. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Steps away. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's out of bounds, but not before picking.
You have to blink to get into your doorbell?
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you can tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the 1st down.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Lane. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big...
Keep taking out my legs, dude.
And a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
So.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Oh.
Hit hard just as he released
Probably good that you hit me right there because I was making an errant pass.
2nd and 10 after the previous play.
I was about to throw it away, but then you fell, so I was like, oh, shit.
They'll run the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane.
Oh, come on. Let's go.
And he
Let's
ran
go.
away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hokies.
Yeah, and that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping backfield, throwing the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
Just
was
too
terrible
much
throw.
juice on that one as he airmails his receiver.
I was trying to do a back shoulder fade, but
about to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the square
run all over me.
inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big...
Oh, look out! He's run
Dude,
out
he's
of bounds,
good.
but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing
He
he's
could
got
drop it.
this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
hey, Sean's getting some
Sometimes
momentum.
you have to put it in a tight window, and sometimes the window is gargantuan, and it was there.
Yeah, that was one of them big old huge windows. And I tell
Good
you, when you're
blitz.
in the middle of the field, a lot of times quarterbacks are a little bit hesitant. When you're that open, it's easy to pull the trigger, easy to make the decision, make the read, get the ball to your receiver.
Looking to throw it again. Finds his tight end.
Good tackle. Let's
Pick
go.
up for 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Morton. He got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
I love the anticipation
that was a hard
on
hit.
that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime.
Oh, come on.
Touchdown,
I run committed right there.
On to attempt the try. Oh, they're faking it. The holder's going to try to throw it. And the quarterback was trying to
That
extend
shit out of
the
here.
play, and the defense brought it to a close. Little surprised to
Who
see
thinks
them
he's a
line up for an
sneaky snake?
onside kick here, down 2 possessions, but a lot of time to play.
You a sneaky snake
And
or
a
what?
few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quick completion
Good
on
tackle.
the out. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Steps away to find some room. They make the stop, but what a
Dude,
job
you keep
on the
killing my
scramble
legs,
to
bro.
get loose and pick up that 1st down. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he sprints to
Doesn't
the
late
end
hit.
zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into...
Oh, look at this. The kicker's going to run it. And this one's not even going to come close. Man, they threw it in reverse.
Think you're going to come back?
Here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half, not too far away. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick.
Yeah, he got bent weird.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive.
And it's
nice
caught
throw.
inside the 15.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable
That might have been a
with
touchdown.
guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Morton. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball
Got
to the
hit.
ground. Fourth down coming up. And they
Better not be
decide to
faking.
trot out the kicker.
I know we're in the third quarter, but because they're trailing like they are, they're right
Well, I know
now
you can't
fourth
kick,
down
so.
mode every single
Oh,
drive.
shit.
Throwing
You learned how to
incompletion
kick.
down in the red zone. This is a no-brainer. They're going to be throwing it again, and we'll see if the defense can step up here.
Oh shit, Tayshawn's telling to play, bro. He's keeping this game alive. One mistake and he's in it.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Oh no.
And Virginia Tech sends the
What did he do?
offense
Did he
on
hurt
the
his knee again or what?
How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing running
know,
pass
man.
and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous.
If it's the
if
third
they
time,
touch
I
the
doubt it.
football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And
He's gonna
Homer,
just
I gotta
return
take
the
away
big-
something. I can't let them have everything. And
Yeah,
have
well, I
success.
had 3.
I
That's
gotta be
why
aggressive
I had to
against
quit
the
playing
run,
because it was never right after the
for
first
pass.
one, you know?
I can't give them everything.
Like I was still good. I was still good and could still play, but I was never like I was never the same though, you know?
Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28.
'Cause eventually, like it just re-tears, you know?
Forced out of bounds for a loss.
Dude, in one of the old NCAAs, you could hold L2 when you're kicking, and you could pull it, fake it every single time. Even if you didn't call it fake, it was great.
A low line drive and not his best work.
That's straight
He'll
kick.
call for the fair catch here. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution.
Oh, shit, nice run.
Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
It's so
There's some nice blocking developed. I got blocked hard.
Especially on the perimeter of the field, and I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that game.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move.
Oh yeah.
Happen, but just couldn't find a man.
You should have recorded that glitch.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And sure,
I didn't think I had anybody over there for a second. I was worried.
to the first down marker.
You know, you hear the term nickel so much. Most people stay in nickel most of the time because of all the speed in college football and the running quarterback. And you see why it pays dividends. More speed on the field when the QB does take off to go
nice
get him on
read.
the ground and force a fourth down.
Got to
Ooh.
headed to the goal line.
Dude, I was in first-person view, so getting ran over in first-person view is crazy looking.
Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half, it looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And he puts through the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
We go tomorrow morning.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Yeah.
We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer.
I don't know until I get to work.
And it gets a little
They don't tell me
so we're getting later
at
in
a
the ball
time.
game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field.
Ooh, he took a bad angle. All of them took a bad angle. He's fast. I knew he was going for my legs. I fucking knew it. I've been waiting for the opportunity to jump over your ass. You tripped me. Yeah, I got a job. That's your Mother Day's gift. I got a job.
Get it to a burner, going full speed across the formation. He gets the edge,
Ooh.
makes the big play.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
You didn't have to kill him like that.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's drones.
Oh, you're ready for it that time.
Goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
Oh, screen.
In the backfield, it's Jennings.
Uh-oh. Oh, break that tackle. That was nice. That developed nice. There's nothing you can really do about that right there. Just hold on. Oh, you hurt my running back, bro.
Here it is trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Hokie!
That blocking developed nice.
6 more points.
Yeah, I was worried on that 3rd down, dude, because I was like, fuck, I don't get it. He's going to play the game. I can't stop him right now.
They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing.
Had to kill that momentum off a little bit.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score.
What the fuck? You ever kick it perfect, but since it's perfect, it spazzes?
The offense will have a little bit easier time of things.
Like it goes red and then like spazzes
On
out.
1st down, here comes this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
Get him.
And he was
Better start staying in that pocket, bud.
Releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Off play action. Fires on the move.
Ooh.
And he intercepts it. Oh, it's out. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it
What the
go?
fuck just happened?
At least they fell on it.
I don't even know what happened. He got hurt?
That's how the offense
What happened?
do it. I mean, make the mistake.
What the fuck just happened?
But heads up play, force the fumble and recover it.
He fumbled it?
And David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
I did try to pitch it, but it didn't let me pitch it, and then all of a sudden, it just was like, your ball. I just didn't see it. Maybe he pitched it right to you. Did you like run after you got it, or what?
Scrambled around, and the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Dude, you gotta stay in the pocket, bro. I ain't letting your ass out of the pocket. Containing that. It's like, you want to beat me with your arm? Okay, let's see if you can beat me with your arm in the pocket.
To the air, it's Morton.
Okay, you can.
Makes his connection. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And on the heels of that last big play now, you'd love to keep the momentum going and score quick. How about staying aggressive? Try to throw this thing into the end zone. You need...
Oh,
the ball's on the ground.
That was a bad fumble.
Covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Two running backs
alongside he did.
The quarterback.
Yeah, he got hit right away. He didn't really have a shot.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive, even when you've got...
Just telling you to be ready for the run right there.
You still try to find your playmakers and get them...
Just had to make you respect that shit.
Exactly what this offense
make you back the fuck up.
Leaves it with the running back. The Hokies get it past the sticks.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
This offense has a second down play. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A third and long coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Gets it out quickly. On the move is the 30.
Oh, I didn't see all those guys. I thought I was gone.
Out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're playing a little pitch and catch.
Yeah.
How good that secondary is.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. To throw, it's Drones. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
I tried to hit that fade, dude.
Short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with...
I feel like in real life, they hit that a lot more than you can hit it in the game. It's hard to hit that in the game. That was almost there, though. He would have got his foot down. Yeah, it was a little outside, huh? Then again, I feel like he could have jumped at a better angle too.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on.
I'm cooked, man.
They're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do.
Oh, shit.
Snatches it on the right.
What the fuck? Why is he so open?
Wide open ahead.
Tackle him just because. Just make him pay for doing that. Dude, how is he so open?
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively
that was my best corner, too.
Pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field.
Motherfucker won't go away.
I can beat this guy. You can tell. They've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He'll keep it himself.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Anytime you play this offense, the
Tripped over his
challenge
ass.
is stopping this quarterback from running the ball. And you've already seen in this game, he's been able to break off a few runs and do some nice things. That time, though, the defense had his number and tackled him for a loss.
Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
What a punt.
And the offense is really backed up as this ball is down at the 5.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Finds the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. To the air on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Got him.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone.
Got him.
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
A lot
That's
of things
gonna be all she wrote.
for this offense to get back in the game, but how about the defense? The defense said, no, sir. We're going to end this one right now. Makes the big play, gets the safety. Not only do they score points, they get the football back, and the clock is on this side. The defense just ended this football game.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You
Good
can't
God.
rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms, in all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
The old school toss play, huh? A little just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole? As opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
Sloppy development play.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
No place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field.
Shit, that punt's going to win me the game.
They had the ball, they wound up
Safety.
giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety.
He lets one fly deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and mark.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up.
He was running for his life before the snap even got there.
Pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again.
They've got the play bottled up.
The hell?
It's out. Oh, and he gets the
way he
ball back.
bounced.
Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse.
You want to play another one, or you got shit to do?
This was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long.